Steven is available to play. Paul is going to go through his routine and just see where he's at physically. So we'll probably know, when we got Trent Laps in.
Any hesitation on your part to play Paul tonight at all?
No, it's on him. There's nothing there for him that's going to put him in any danger or any risk. I think it's more, how he's feeling physically. Can he play at the level he needs to and wants to play at for our team? So, but in terms of if there was ever any a risk of this being a prolonged situation, we certainly would hold him out. But that's not the case. It's more about how he's feeling.
Usual moment by moment thing with Steven, or is there a
No, he's fine. The biggest thing going into the game where he was coming off the sprained ankle, I think it was maybe Sacramento when he came back and played in that game. The great part was he responded really well his ankle. So then obviously he got the hip injury later in the game, which kind of has kept him out of the Atlanta game. So there's nothing on him restriction-wise. Like I said, he's obviously had a little bit more time to heal his ankle. He's had 3 days, for his hip. I think he's feeling better. I'm sure he's not feeling great, but he's feeling better, and he can go.
In the first two matchups against the Clippers, you guys scored at least 120, but also gave up at least 111. Where defensively do you want to see improvements against them?
Well, they're a really good offensive team because one is they score at a high level in the deep paint, and then they obviously have three-point shooting. So, you got Jordan rolling to the basket, which is a handful, to be able to handle him on rolls. And then you got to be able to with Harris and Austin Rivers, Lou Williams, Teledosic, all those guys. You got to be able to get those out to the three-point line. So the reason they're good offensively is because they do those two things at a really high level.
With it getting close to the end of the year, and obviously guys have a lot of wear and tear on their body, but you guys are in a race for seeding in the playoffs right now. How do you sort of manage minutes versus manage needing guys just to be out there because of where you are in the standings?
No, we're going to go after every game with the roster that we have to try to play the best of our ability and try to go win the game. That's what we're going to do, and then after that's over with, we'll evaluate where guys are at physically and go to the next one. So that's what we've always done. But there's nothing there where I'm going into the game saying, okay, well, how can I manage these guys' minutes? The most important thing for us is, can we play to a standard, to a level that we want to play at consistently, against a really good team tonight.
To end the season, you have a stretch of 29 days, but only 12 games. Are you, I guess, maybe excited about the opportunity to have some extra days in between that you can get practices in and that type of thing?
Yeah, it is a unique situation. I think we have two stretches where we have 3 days in between games. Certainly we need to maximize, those days. I think there's always a lot you can get done with a team where it doesn't need to always be physical. But I think the opportunity to, hopefully try to stay in rhythm where we do have those longer breaks, and then also, keep our guys where they're feeling good physically, and also trying to find ways to get better and improve.
How has Corey Brewer fit in for you?
He's been great. He's done a great job. Veteran guy. He's obviously been in a lot of different situations. I think he's learning our team. I think from a personality standpoint, he's fit in very, very well. Gives us another wing defender with some length and experience. But I think from a personal standpoint, he's fit in very well. And I think every day that goes by, he gets more and more comfortable to the things that we're trying to do.
Jerami Grant's improved a lot this season. Do you think what do you attribute that to? Because it feels like we found the things that he does really well, and he's been able to do that over and over again. But what do you attribute his improvement to?
Yeah, I think it's hard for Jerami because I think when he came in the league, there was probably a focus on his development of maybe even trying to have him play some small forward, where he was probably a natural power forward. He's played a lot of different positions early in his career, and I think the biggest thing that he's done is he's accepted, whatever role he needs to play in order to help the team. But inside that role, we've been able, I think, put him in situations where he's been able to take advantage of his strengths. And although he's played a lot of center spot for us, backup 5, he's played some 4, he's played some 3, we've tried to get him in areas where he can utilize his skill set. And he's done a good job of taking advantage of those situations. So I give him a lot of credit of being open-minded and trying to look at our team and figure out, where he can make an impact and how he can help our team. And he's been very, very unselfish, in that area.
Do
Do any of his finishes around the basket ever surprise you?
Well, I mean, he's really, really athletic and he's long, and when he gets his legs under him, I mean, he's really good at attacking and finishing the rim. You know, he's really, really explosive, and he can do a lot of different things. You know, his perimeter game has improved, but, you know, when he gets his length and his athleticism into the game, you know, that's when he's really effective.
Anybody else?